Happy Monday. And this is a special Monday, the Monday before Christmas. We are going to show you Maypop and a grizzly bear's litter of Australian mountain dog puppies. And we're going to start with our little girls first. So we brought them out into the living room area. And Camden's going to help me see each of these puppies, but they are now 2 weeks old. Their eyes are open. We're still unsure about eye color. It's looking like the Merle girls anyways that I've looked at might have some blue in their eyes. And so far I feel like our little tricolors are looking like they're going to have dark eyes. We were hoping that they might get their daddy grizzly bear's blue, but I'm not seeing it yet. Okay, Camden can hold each of the puppies. And we're going to look at them a little closer, see if we can see their eyes. So this is Belle. And their bobbly heads. Their eyes are still cloudy, so it could clear and they could lighten, but we should know in the next week or two. That big square head. She's the big one, the big girl. So most likely 2 tricolors are taken in this litter, and then we still have 1 tricolor and a Merle girl that is available to have a deposit. We don't know which ones exactly because we haven't done puppy picks, but the families that have placed deposits have said, you know, we're only wanting a tricolor, so we know that the 2 Merle girls are available and that we have 1 tricolor girl. So this is Belle. She's got the dot on her head. Let's see if I can see her markings, Camden, on her face. Her nose is filling in. Big white chest. And all the brown down her legs. And then she's just black on her back. Okay. Okay, this is Candy Cane. Candy Cane's a pretty big girl herself. And her dark nose filling in. I feel like her rust is getting darker as she gets older and it gets thicker. Let's see her back. She's got the dot, or it's more than, her tip on her tail, but then that big splash of white on the back of her neck. Okay. That's our Candy Cane. This is Mistletoe. I love their fat faces. Their noses are feeling in good. All that rust. Okay, let me see her chest. Her big white chest. And then her back. Pretty solid. Okay. Then we have our little Mary. She's the little one. Right now she's probably the one that we're considering keeping, but we're not sure just yet. She's got the pretty white chest too and good rest markings. A white tip on her tail. Okay. All right, this is Tinsel. Let's see if we can catch any of the blue. I can see a little bit of blue. Yep. She has the most white on her. Right now her rust is looking a little light, but we'll see as her coat comes on in if it darkens on up. Okay. With these being Australian mountain dogs, we don't expect them to fade. the Doodles, and that has to do with the furnishing gene that causes the loading on shedding on a doodle. A lot of times that causes some fading, but these guys don't have that, so we don't expect them to fade. If anything, hopefully they get darker. Okay, and then this one, I don't know why I can't ever remember her name. I feel like she's got the cute name, Sugar Plum. I want to call her Gumdrop, but Gumdrop's our boy. Beautiful, and I feel like I see blue in those eyes. So both of these Merle girls are still available. Okay, we can see their back side of her. Big dark spots. Beautiful. Okay. So these are our girls. We're going to weigh them here in a minute and give them their 2-week wormer, and then take them back to their room, and we'll get the boys out. At 2 weeks old, they do have what we call a sleep nest added into their box, which is just like a crate mat to start their potty training. They like to sleep on the crate mat, and then they come off that to use the bathroom. We'll be adding their litter box in this week as well. Time goes by so fast with these guys. They're up walking a little bit, but not much. Okay, we're gonna go get the boys. We will be back in just a minute. Okay, we are back with the boys, and we have 4 boys, and we have got deposits for pretty certain both Merles and 1 tricolor. So right now we know that we will have 1 tricolor male available. And that's, you know, if the families that gave deposits stick with this litter and don't decide to wait on another litter. Okay, so we're gonna see each of these babies, and you start with the tricolor right there. Yep, this is Figgy, and I didn't really hold them up and look at their eyes well. Okay, so this is Figgy. A little bit we wondered if he might have blue, but I don't really know yet. See, his rust is coming in pretty dark. It's really dark on his legs. It's coming in better on his cheeks as his hair comes in. Okay, let's see his back. So Figgy's the one that's got just a few little white hairs on the back of his neck and a white tip on his tail. Okay. All right. The next tricolor is Evergreen. Hi, Evergreen. You got something on your head. I don't know what the reflex is on the yawning when we pick them up like that. Okay, let's see these big square heads. Got the nose is all black. Let's see his back. He's pretty solid. You know, white tip on his tail. So just the classic markings of the Bernese Mountain Dog. The big white chest. Okay. This is Gumdrop. Gumdrop is one of our Merle boys. He's got the black patch over one eye. And I haven't really looked at his eyes. He's closing his eyes to see what I think about his eyes. Why are you closing your eyes? Kind of hold him up. Let me see if I hold him up. He's gonna keep his eyes shut.
You wake him up?
No, don't wiggle too much. I can't see. There might be a little blue in there as he's peeking open. He's tired. Let's see his back. See his spots. There's black patches. Okay. And then we we have Frosty. Frosty got a big square head. He's got a gray patch over one eye, dark gray. I haven't really, here goes our yawn. Haven't been able to look and see about his eyes. They're gonna have blue in them. I think all the merles look like they could, but it's always fun to find out. But we always question it until they're a little older. Okay, let's see their back, his back. Oh, his spots. He's got some black and dark gray spots. And a little bit of white on the back of his neck. Okay. Oh, their little noises. Are you getting squished? So they still just do a whole lot of sleeping. A lot of cuddling and sleeping. All right, well, we're gonna worm these boys and get them back in their room as well.